Welcome everybody. Today's video is going to be talking about how to actually start thinking as a person who don't relapse. Okay? So before starting this video, if you are the type of person who don't have an attention span and who cannot watch a guy who is simply trying to help you with no edits, like I've said, no fancy edits and no cuts, nothing. Simply a raw video of a guy trying to give you a bunch of value in order to make you overcome this addiction. Okay? You need to understand that every single week, and yes, I did a lot of research about this. I'm a NoFap coach or senior retention coach, so I've made a lot of research. And here's the thing. Recently, since AI is improving and they obviously try to sexualize everything, as you know, in this generation, you're gonna see that I saw that in every single week there is more than 100 millions of users that watch Pornhub. And I'm saying just the website Pornhub. So think about it. But yeah, anyway, so this video have no edits, nothing, straight value. And today's topic gonna be more about how to think as a person who is not relapsing. Okay, the reason why I took this video or I thought about this video in the first place, it's because a lot of people try to quit this addiction, try to find a way to quit this addiction, which obviously work. But if you do couple things, which I already mentioned in my previous videos, when I was talking about how to do identity shift. So this video is going to be more about like how to do this identity shift, or like this, try to change your mind, or in the other words, the mindset shift, in order to make yourself understand that this addiction is not as deep as you think. Okay, so stay with me. If you cannot watch this full video, at least try to take notes because it's gonna be very valuable. So here's the thing. First thing first that you need to understand is, as a human, we are conscious. We have this consciousness. Okay, so think about it. If you are conscious about the fact that you are a person, you are a human, and you understand, and it's okay, you understand that you're gonna have those urges, you're gonna understand that there is a lot of distractions in this generation, specifically this generation, and that's the reason why you cannot hold yourself accountable. And if you cannot hold yourself accountable, and you've been doing this for years, then you're gonna find a free link in my description, which is gonna be a free discovery call, when I'm gonna see how can I help you by giving you some tips, giving you some questions, and we can see if you can, enter the coaching NoFap session, okay? So coaching program specifically. So here's the thing, stay with me. So I'm gonna give you like 3 tips. So first thing first, like I've said before, is you need to understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are a conscious being, you need to understand yourself. But here is the little trap. If you cannot understand yourself, it's because you are distracted, okay? So what is the thing do you need to do? What is the method? What can I do, Hatem? Give me like the best solution ever. The best solution that you can do is stay alone 99% of the time. The more you're gonna stay alone, and I promise you, the more you're gonna understand yourself. Okay, it's a guarantee. It works with everyone. Well, if you're watching this video, you probably know about self-improvement. And if you know about self-improvement, you probably know about David Goggins, right? If you know about David Goggins, like he said, he trained 99% of the time alone. He said this in his podcast, right? Same thing with all those streamers, same thing with businessmen and everyone. The reason why you're gonna find a lot of people that are very connected with themselves, very connected. If you are very connected, there is benefits. Benefits like what? Benefits of self-confidence, self-respect, you know what I'm saying? And more. There is a lot of benefits by staying alone. So here's the thing. That's what I do, and that's what you should do as well. So stay with me. What you're gonna do is easy. Since you have your phone, since you have a laptop, do not disturb mode. All that time. Do not disturb mode. Okay? You're gonna stay every single day trying to understand yourself. Okay? So before, like I've said, what I used to do is stay with myself, sit and try to understand my thoughts. Try to understand it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense the first few days. You just need to do it. Keep doing it, and keep doing it. And one day you will find your purpose. When you're gonna find your purpose, this is gonna lead you to the second point, okay? Which is our second option. The first option, like I've said, just a quick little recap, so I don't want to make this video as long as possible. So the first thing that I've said is try to understand yourself. here's the thing. Things that I can add, obviously. So do meditation. Meditation works 100%. Okay? Try to go alone and walk, because yes, if you walk, it's scientifically proved that it's gonna open your brain. Okay? And if it's open, well, obviously I say it like this, but it's gonna open the way you think. It's gonna open your prefrontal cortex. Okay? Your prefrontal cortex is here. Okay? So the more it's opened, the more you're gonna know how to think. Because a lot of people, you see all those people that drink and smoke and party and all those stuff, they just try to fit in. They try to fit in. And if you are one of those people, you definitely know what I'm talking about. You know that it's not you. You definitely know this. And I know that right now you feel related. Okay? So I understand you. It's okay. Don't try to go with them. Okay? Don't try to go with those type of people. And I'm saying because a wise man once said, show me your friends and I will show you your future. If you surround yourself with small-minded people or people that smoke, you're going to be one of them. If you surround yourself with people that drink, you're going to be one of them. If they keep going to party and they keep inviting you, you will be one of them. Okay? So the best thing you can do is to avoid all those people. Avoid all those haters. Avoid everything. Just simply avoid people. Sit with yourself. It doesn't matter if it's hours, because I used to do this with hours. Okay? Hours. Literally hours. Yes, you heard me right. So what you're gonna do, sit with yourself. You can journal, you can do meditation, you can do a breath work, okay? Breath work, like inhale, exhale, okay? Or you can just simply sit and just keep looking around. Just keep looking around. What is the things inside my brain? What is the things that I can fix? Okay? What is the things that make me feel this way in my current situation? Okay? So that was the first point. The second point, like I've said, is to not literally to start thinking like a person who doesn't fail. Okay? So, like I've said, there's a lot of things. But the second option that you can do, okay, because stay with me, it's a little bit confusing, but the second option is to have a purpose. That's the reason why if you have a purpose and if you have goals, you're not going to be the type of person who faps, who relapse, who masturbate, or whatever you want to call it. Okay? Why? Think about it. Like, I'm gonna let you think about it for a second. Okay? So since you're gonna have ambition, since you're gonna have goals, and you need to have a big goals. If you don't have big goals, it's gonna be hard. Trust me. Okay? So I'm gonna give you an easy example to make everything easier, to make everything simple and understandable. Mike Tyson. Yes, you definitely know Mike Tyson, right? So Mike Tyson is literally considered one of the best boxers all time. The best boxers all time. So what he was doing is, first thing first, semen retention, or NoFap. More than 5 years. Yes, more than 5 years. Exactly. You heard me right. More than 5 years. Okay, so stay with me. It's gonna make sense. So since he is an athlete and he needs to use, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a little bit of boxing, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I have ADHD. So, like I've said, since he is a professional boxer and he's doing semen retention, he's gonna have more energy, even more energy, okay? So, if he don't use this energy, it's gonna use him. So what he did is to simply understand the way he thinks. He did the first part, okay, which means staying with himself, try to understand himself. Okay, that's the first thing. He did this. And the second part is he used this energy to become the heavyweight champion of the world. He did this. Okay, that's the reason why he became the champion of the world. Heavyweight champion of the world. The reason why it's because of his hard work, obviously, his hard work, but also his intention. Okay, he didn't see his wife for more than 9 months, literally. And he said this in his podcast, in his conference, all of those, okay, interviews as well. So, what I mean by this is Mike Tyson literally was with his coach. His coach was literally his best friend. And he said a lot of time, multiple times, that he didn't have any friends. I'm talking about Mike Tyson, right? So the only friend that he got is literally his coach. So he was always a friend with his coach. Well, obviously his coach is so smart. He's gonna show him how to do like hard work and stuff like this, but also to understand himself. Because the more you're gonna understand yourself, the more you're gonna create this version of you that is a monster. So, like I've said, let's come back to the second point, which means like a purpose. So if you have a purpose, right, and you use your intention, that's crazy. The amount of energy. And here's another thing. People can feel your energy. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Since I'm on human attention, I saw a lot of people try to disrespect me, but because I want human attention and I walk and talk like a person who is confident, because I have this self-confidence, self-respect, and all of those things. Because here's the thing: if I use it to relapse, I'm not gonna have this self-respect, okay? Because I keep saying, this is the last time, and I keep managed to do it again. Since I stopped and I educated myself and I disciplined myself, I'm gonna have more this self-confidence, and I want everyone to feel it at least once in their life, because I really, really, really want people to feel happier. This shit gonna make you happier, bro. It's gonna make you happier, man. Trust me. Okay? So, like I said, you need a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, what you can do, it's gonna lead you to the first option. Okay? The first option is try to understand yourself. Right? This is the first option. When you're gonna try to understand yourself, it's gonna lead you to the second option, which is understanding yourself and finding a purpose. So when you're gonna find a purpose, let's say, for example, just for example, let's say you wanna be a millionaire, right? You wanna be a millionaire, and you need to understand that in your family, no one knows, no one understands. Even if you say millionaire, you're just delusional, you don't make sense, you cannot be a millionaire. Here is the thing. This is when you generate the power. In this part is people when they don't believe in you, that's where you have to show them. Matter of fact, just show yourself. It's you against you. It's no one else. Okay? So, like I've said, let's come back to the example of becoming a millionaire, or let's say you want to be a millionaire. Think about it. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to talk, act, and walk and think like a millionaire. Do you think the version of you, they're gonna be, let's say, a millionaire, or the best version of you, do you think he is relapsing? I don't think so. Think about it. I don't think the best version of yourself is relapsing. The best version of yourself. Well, the best version of yourself, he's not watching corn, right? He's not watching corn. He's not relapsing every single time. This makes sense, right? So think about it. If you go with the first option and you understand yourself, right? And you find your purpose, right? And you use this energy, the third option gonna be to do it. Do it. That's the third option. The third option is when you're gonna build this momentum by understanding yourself, right? You're gonna understand yourself. It's gonna make more sense. Okay, I get it now. Oh, okay, I wanna be this, I wanna be that. The second option is you're gonna find your purpose, because when you're gonna understand that you wanna be this, now that's my purpose. Now I have things that I can work on. Okay? And the third option is to work. Okay? So the third option, it makes sense. I don't think I'm gonna go deep into it, but you just have to do it. Do it. Do it. Did you know how, you probably know David Goggins once again. I'll talk him as the second example once again, but David Goggins, how do you think he built this self-confidence? How do you think he built the way he thinks and all of this hippocampus and his prefrontal cortex and the way he thinks, like I've said, how do you think he built that shit? It's because he kept doing every single day the things that he didn't want to do. He keeps running every single day. So, to make even more sense, if you want, once again, to be a billionaire or a millionaire or something that you want to be, you have to do the work regardless of your emotions. If you are a man and you're watching this video, fuck your emotions. Fuck your emotions. Don't listen to your emotions. Trust me. Don't listen to your emotions. Please go and work. So this is the third option, is to work and stop letting other people outsmart you or just simply listen to them. Because in the end of the day, what matters is what you did today. Okay? So if you did today the work that needs to require in order to make you fulfilled, that's when you're gonna build this momentum of success. And when you're gonna do this and you're gonna keep doing it and doing it and doing it, GG's. Now you build the best version of yourself. And when you're gonna do this, you are talking and walking and thinking like the best version of yourself. And in this specific moment, good job. You're not gonna be relapsing. You will never be relapsing again. Okay? And if you do, it's okay. You need to understand yourself. It's okay. I made this mistake. I relapsed. I understand. But I'm always gonna come back. Because yes, I'm an esteem and retention coach, and I've made tons of mistakes when it comes to watching porn. Obviously, that's the reason why I became a senior retention coach in the first place. It's because I went through hell with this addiction. I went through hell. Do you see the way I said hell? This came from my heart. You know what I'm saying? When I was back then at school, there is people that used it to call me the gooner. Trust me, you don't want to be in this position, okay? But obviously, I can beat their ass, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I hope this video was helpful. Well, it is helpful if you don't let your attention span go there or there or there. Anyway, so all you have to do is sit with yourself, do this. I promise you, this is the best thing you can do. When you're gonna sit with yourself, now you're gonna understand that you have to work your ass off. When you're gonna try to understand to work your ass off and find the purpose, now you have to work. And now when you're gonna work, and now you're gonna build this mentality, you're gonna build this personality that gonna fits your best version of yourself. Okay? So I hope this helps. If you need help when it comes to relapse, and you keep relapsing, and you need help when it comes to this addiction, or aka PMO, which stands for porn, masturbation, orgasm, you're gonna find the link in the description. The first one, it's a Calendly link. We can talk. It's a one-on-one call. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you. You can book a call at the time when you're gonna be available, and I'm just gonna ask you like a couple questions and stuff like this. Then I will see if you can fit in the coaching program. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will answer as much as you can. So please, as much as I can. Sorry. So remember that life is all about lessons. Learn as much as you can. Peace.